here, Diggs Rod Shop. I'm sitting in the little red coupe, and Lucas and I are actually headed down to Eddyville Raceway Park, and for a specific reason. We're going to meet Rana there. And one of the things that I've got to ask Rana is, because I've always called her Rana, is it Rana or Rana or Rana? So that's one of the questions I'm going to ask later. However, we're headed to the Eddyville Raceway Park. That's where I'm going to meet her. So you guys just stay tuned, follow us along, and we're headed down to the racetrack. So stay tuned. Greg here, Diggs Rod Shop, and we've got that special guest with us today. It is Rana from Ranas Radar, guys. I'm so excited to have her at the Eddyville Raceway Park. This is a bonus, and I think she's about to roll up here. There she is right there.
I'm on a drag strip, and
I'll get out of the way.
Here. Well, this Craig, I gotta find out exactly what's going on.
Check it out. She's sporting a Mustang convertible right here in Iowa. It's sunshiny, about 63 degrees. She didn't even have her jacket on.
Let me back up here. Craig, you promised me a hot rod shop, but listen, I'm not complaining.
Well, this is hot rod. This is hot rod right here. I even brought my hot rod with me. So
you sure did. Are we gonna race?
You want to race? I'll race you.
I'll race you. I don't know if my rental is as good.
I don't know how good my insurance is. Racing in a convertible with no roll bar, you know. So hey, we can do it.
Come over here. So good to see you.
You too. So glad to have you. There's no doubt. Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, this is.
Yeah, I give you the address. You said, give me the address, and this is where you showed up. This is not a hot rod shop, is it?
I'm here to see Diggs Rod Shop, everyone. But you know what? This is pretty cool. I mean, a drag strip. Drag strip.
Yep. This is what I call the quickest 8th mile in the USA, right here, Eddyville Raceway Park. So,
Eddyville Raceway Park. That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's where we're at, right here.
You know, it feels very private. There's nobody else here. This is yours?
This is mine. I take ownership in January of 2027. So Gerald Kramer, who's the owner right now, he and I have been working on this deal for quite some time.
Okay.
And so I'll be down here all this year. I mean, it's a done deal, okay? But the program was already all in place, so I don't really have to do anything, you know, other than show up and smile. Yeah, that's what I have to do. But yes, this is my drag strip.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to find out more about yourself. I am excited to see the shop. Absolutely. Everybody at home, we love to see the hot rod shops. We want to check out your current projects. You've got quite a big facility.
Yes. It's about 17,000 square feet. And we do restoration and customs. That's what we do there.
Restorations and customs. And on top of that, you just bought a drag strip.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm getting to retirement age, so I had to have a retirement job. So, you know, in Iowa,
a retirement job.
well, you can only do so much drag racing in Iowa, you know, throughout the year. Yeah. So about the middle of April till about, October is about the end of it, maybe just a tail into September. So what do I do the rest of the year? Well, I retire, you know, I take it easy and plan for the next year. That's what I plan on doing. So.
Hey, Craig, you're awesome.
I appreciate that.
Show me around. Let's check out the drag strip here first. There's a lot here. The stand, this is not just a small drag strip with 2 lanes. I mean, there's a lot here. It can accommodate a fair few people as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's, you know, we've had 1,000 people in these stands before. There's no doubt about it. We have had some of the greats here. Shirley Muldowney, you know who she is. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she's been here. Don Perdome, you know, has been here back in the early 80s. He was here. And just some, you know, Carl Moyer, who had bought this track in 1992. I was mentioning that. And he had totally transformed this drag strip from what it was from John Rempe. You know, John Rempe's responsible for, you know, building the 2 lanes in the cattle lot, basically. What I would say was...
I want to see the lanes. I want to get to know more about the history, more about yourself and how you tie into all this.
Sure.
I got to get out of this rental. Yeah. You've got your coupe there. What is that you got?
This is 1932 Ford 5-window coupe. It is an original Henry steel, unchopped, all steel, unchopped. I wanted an unchopped 32 5-window, and I wanted this particular car. Actually, is what I wanted, and I ended up with it. So, yeah. So hop out here and take a look at it. This is the iconic street rod right here, as far as I'm concerned. And it's not quite finished on the interior, but it's sporting a little 327 Chevrolet small block. I can even pop the hood if you want to see it. Absolutely. All right. I worked on this car, Rana, about 12 years ago. The gentleman that owned it has passed away since then. And we did a lot of work to it in our shop. It had been in a couple other shops also. And with that said, he had just fallen ill, I will tell you, and the car had sat for over 10 years. And I had made a lot of changes to it. The guys out there that watch the videos, they'll know some of the video or the changes that I've made on this car. But so I've updated everything underneath the hood of this thing except the engine. It's the original 327 that from a 1963 Corvette, matter of fact, which is a match. It has the matching 4-speed transmission in it too. So, you know, they say real hot rods have stick shift, you know. So with that said,
and this is yours, of course.
This is my personal car. Yes.
Are you going to take me on the drag strip in this?
I will. I will take you in the drag strip on this. I will take you down there. We did a video.
Race my little Ford GT there, my rental.
You wouldn't have a chance, you know that. So anyway, with that.
I'm very competitive, Craig.
Well, I didn't say you wasn't going to try. I just saying you're not going to have to. But anyway, yeah. And we did a video against. If you remember going to some of the shows that we're at, we've got that 1954 Chevrolet Suburban. Well, we raced it against the 32 Coupe. So I won one, and then Cassidy won one. So it's a tie, and we're coming back. So to do it again. So.
All right. Oh, let me give these to you. I belong to you.
Oh,
it sounds good.
Well, she's still carbureted, not fuel injected. You know, we do a lot of fuel injection, and I'm old school, so I do carburation. So I put a carburetor on this.
Sounds good with a carburetor, doesn't it?
It does. I've got a surprise for you. So once this thing warms up here, we'll let it warm up here.
Let's show you guys the dash.
A friend of mine, Steve Wymore, back in the day, taught me a lot of things. This is paint right here, and what that actually is, you run an acetylene torch, haven't you? You know, so you know when you don't have the oxygen on and it's just burning acetylene, it has all that black soot coming up. That's what that is. And so what he did, he told me how he was going to do it. So we had it all prepared. We threw a coat of red on it, or he did. Then he threw a coat of clear coat on it. Then he went ahead with a torch and went underneath the dash, so all that soot was sticking to that clear coat. Once that kind of flashed out, then he went over it twice with clear coat again. So you can just kind of feel a little bit in it, but that's old school custom.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I love seeing patterns like that, and the fact it's just so natural.
Yeah.
I mean, naturally made.
Yeah. Here's my little secret. I love this.
What is that? Where did it go?
Now I've got open headers.
You just opened up the headers.
I'll close them though so that we can hear. There we go. See, now we're legal again. All right, you ready to go for a ride down the racetrack?
I'm so ready.
Well,
I'm going to hold this out so everybody can see as well.
Yep.
Eddyville Raceway Park.
Yep.
The latest purchase by Craig Fawcett. Here we are.
I'm
from
excited.
Diggs Rod Shop. Check this out.
Well, this would be the burnout box right here. So you'll feel it dip down. There'll be water in that. That gets your tires wet. Then you get up here, and then there'll always be a guy standing here telling you, you know, you can go ahead if it's ready to go. So This is the 8th mile right here.
So you're going to do a burnout?
If you want me to, I will.
Oh, absolutely. How can we say no to that?
Tell you what I'll do. I'll just make life simple for us here too. Let me jump out real quick.
Yep. If you're going to do a burnout, I need to put this on the outside.
We're going to get the real deal and the full effect here.
What did you expect? You brought me to a drag strip, so I definitely want to hit the quarter mile, and we're going to do some burnouts as well.
Well, I better open the headers, so we got to...
Yes, please.
Ready?
I'm ready.
I want to lean back a little bit.
Oh, I love that smell.
Oh, yeah, nothing like it.
You know, the most smiles and the best times I've always had is when I've just been sitting here filming the burnouts and being at the drag strip.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something else. Nothing else compares to it. And I love the show cars and I love the venues.
Well, I've been supporting this racetrack for a lot of years too. So you look up there and you'll see my logo on the starting line. So it's Diggs Rod Shop. That's my my logo and my advertisement for the raceway. So I've been,
So you've been involved with this way before you purchased it?
long before I purchased it. I had first race that I ever came to here was May 6th, I believe, 1981. Don Perdome run the Pepsi Challenger, and he was match racing against, I think, Jim Van Zee at the time, who was a local guy here in town. Still races here today. He's like 86 years old. Yeah, still races.
And he still races.
Still races. You bet. Him and I'll throw a name out there. Artie Craver was another guy, just an awesome guy. He's not racing anymore, but he was well into his 80s before he quit. But just kind of, those guys are iconic to me, and I've got all kinds of friends that raced here. So.
And Cheryl's raced here as well.
Who?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Downey?
Oh, Cha-Cha.
Yes.
You bet.
With the Nova.
Yeah. Well, she came down here with the rail car. Yeah, the rail car. And Joy Custer, who is the promoter for the racetrack, who I've been friends with for so many years, and she knew Cha-Cha, Shirley Downey, and so she came in. I know it was in the 90s. I know that was in the 90s. It's been a long time.
She's absolutely awesome. I actually had an interview with Cheryl was it last year or the year before, where she did have the Cha-Cha. It was rebuilt and it was for sale, but my interview with her was just so awesome because she was such a badass.
Oh, what a great lady too.
I mean, she won twice and people questioned her because obviously she was a lady, but
well, first,
her attitude was just awesome.
How many firsts did she really have? Meaning, I mean, rail car racing, it just was not common for the ladies to be doing that back then.
And she struggled with it, but she stuck to it, and she's awesome. So she's also been here too. Yep, she's been here. Like I said, Don Perdome's been here. Larry Larson's been here. I believe he's coming back this year. Okay. But anyway, yeah, just a lot of folks. You know, I mentioned that John Rempe built the track in 1965. Carl Moyer bought it in 1992. That's Carl Chevrolet in Ankeny, Iowa. Totally transformed this racetrack to what it is today. Then Gerald Kramer, who I purchased it from, which longtime friend, and I knew Gerald, worked for him. He was track manager here for a while. Then he purchased it, and that was 21 years ago, because I know this is his 21st year having this racetrack. And like I said, it was WDRA. It is now switched to IHRA, so it's International Hot Rodding. And with that said, so that organization will still govern the races here?
Yes.
Okay, yep.
They will, and that's the sanctioning body that kind of lays out programs too, you know, and there's benefits from being a part of that too. And with that said, Eddyville Raceway Park, glad to be with the IHRA, I will tell you that.
Oh,
and literally,
excited for it.
I'm excited. I don't take ownership until January 2027. However, we've got the agreements all done. And so this summer, I'll be down here quite a little bit. I've got to shift my my schedule, because, you know, we do the rod shop stuff too. And I've already had that schedule set for years.
And it's a big shop. I mean, we're looking at close to 20,000 square foot of a full hot rod shop, a full service hot rod shop. Everything happens in-house. And then on top of that, this responsibility here, but it's a hobby more than a responsibility.
Yes.
We can see that.
I was an official down here back in the 90s, the early 90s, when Carl had bought it. I told you that my brother-in-law's brother managed it, so I was tech official. I came up, I ran the Burnout box. Then I eventually became the starter, so I was an IHRA starter for about 4 years, almost 5. And then also, when we get to the end of the track, I'll show you, there's a circle track down at the end.
There's a circle track as well.
And they did the dwarf cars, the legends cars, cage cars, go-karts. You know, they did that. I think that on Thursday nights, and then Friday night, Saturday night was reserved for drag racing. So I was the official for that too, and so I got to know a little bit about that.
I'm so glad you got it, because you've got such deep connections.
Oh yeah, my kids grew up here too.
And your kids grew up here, and of course, you know, at Ranas Radar we love car shows. You got something like this. You've got the grounds. So So we're going to have to find out what Craig is going to get up to.
Well, we have an AD show, which you know what an AD is, an advanced design. That's that 47 to 53 Chevrolet pickup. So July 23rd and 24th, we have an all AD truck show here. And then on the 25th, we have an open car show. So you're absolutely right. What a venue.
What a venue.
Because we're going to have a burnout contest. And I'm also going to open the drag strip up in the afternoon. So anyone that has ever wondered how fast their car would go, could they beat their buddy, or what's it like to go down the drag strip off there, I'm going to open the track up for that day. And it's just specifically for the car show, so there's no event going on there. So, you know, the intimidation factor or the it's all gone. You know, it's just nice and laid back. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, I'm excited too. Let's see more of the drag strip. Let's do another burnout.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to really cost this man some tires, aren't I? I love the smell of rubber.
Here we go. I take it to shows.
Of course, without a doubt. As somebody who's into the whole racing, you definitely drive your cars.
Yeah, so here's that circle track down here. So it's just kind of going to waste right now. I got to do something with this.
You know, besides the fact that this is an awesome venue and it's just exciting and all that, Craig, you're doing something that people at home are going to appreciate. You are keeping this culture alive and you're continuing it on to the next generation.
This is a tradition here in the United States. Matter of fact, one of the questions for you to come, where's Rana from? I know where she's from. And the Aussies love drag racing too. I know they do.
We do. Yep. Unfortunately, a lot of the racing tracks and drag strips, and they're trying to come back with it. It does die out when nobody carries it forward.
Right.
So I do love seeing that in America, where places like this, you know, if you didn't get it, it could get run down. And then next thing you know, you've got, you know, 500 houses, matchboxes all lined up next to each other.
Not going to happen on my watch, Rana. Not going to happen on my watch.
Not when you've been so involved. You're right here. Your shop is here as well. Yeah, I think the community would really appreciate that.
Yes, no doubt about it. You know, we're out here south of Oskaloosa, 9 miles. Little town called Eddyville right there. And I don't foresee any housing developments coming in this area. We're farmers around here too, so obviously we have a cornfield right there. And so it's going to be a drag strip as long as I can, and then I'll turn it over to my kids and they'll take it.
There you go.
So that's where we would have picked up our time slip right there.
I'm going to get my camera and we'll do a drive around.
Okay.
And then I'll follow you out.
You bet.
Okay, because I want to get filming of the place.
Sounds good.
But that was so cool, man.
Thank you.
I love it. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm excited to have you up here. I really am honored. Really, I will tell you that too.
Oh, thank you for having me out. You know, it's I love showing people who have not been in detail on my channel.
Right.
And I'm really big on that. I love, you know, the people that I have met and the amazing builders and but I love finding folks who are not always there at the shows, and there is some amazing talents that is hidden in my opinion, and we don't always get a chance to see them. So anytime that I have an opportunity, I like to bring out especially people who are local, smaller shops, you know, younger guys, younger shops.
Yeah, I'm just a small shop too, you know, I'm not really that big, and but we try to get everywhere. We really do. And I've met some awesome people.
You've made some beautiful show trucks. Let's just say that. I've seen those Chevys, okay?
I've got one of them in the shop. So
I'm excited.
All right. Well, here. Go ahead and grab the things that you need to.
There we go. That was so cool.
How was that burnout?
That one, this tire's fun. The first one, that tire's
Really? Well, she's a limited slip, so what can I say? Hey, Craig here, back in the little coupe. Rana's in her rental Mustang that she kind of whooped me with. Anyway, we are headed back to the shop, and the drag strip was just a little extra type thing that we threw in there. So the actual tour is going to start here in a little bit. So Rana's meeting me at the shop, and we're going to do just a walkthrough, you know, shop tour. So I want you guys to be sure to stay tuned, because the shop tour is going to be like part 1, 2, and 3, because we've got so much to do and so little time to do it. So we're going to try to cram it all in today before she has to head out. So with that said, make sure you're liking and subscribing, number 1. But number 2, make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to have part 2, 3, and I don't know, maybe 4. We'll see. This is Craig. We'll catch you guys at the shop with Rana.